What if I told you that a single sentence from a total stranger is the reason I'm standing here today? We all have that one moment, the one where the world felt too heavy to carry. Then, for me, it was a note, 7 words that pulled me back from a very dark edge. You matter more than you think. Today, we aren't just talking about being nice. We're talking about the biological phenomenon of the ripple effect. When you receive kindness, your brain isn't just happy, it's actually changing. Dopamine, oxytocin. But the real magic? It's what happens after that moment. Kindness is the only thing that doubles. In this 25-minute deep dive, we're exploring 3 incredible stories of strangers who changed everything. And we're looking at the data. Can a 30-second interaction actually lower your cortisol for a week? You pass dozens of people every day. Each one is a world of their own, often fighting a battle you know nothing about.
So grab your coffee. Let's talk about why your presence truly makes a difference in this world. Welcome to Love Decoded.
The science of connection, the power of the stranger. Let's dive in.
Let's start with the coffee shop incident, a story sent in by one of you that left me speechless. To understand why that note worked, we have to look inside the brain's mirror neurons. Mirror neurons are why you feel a glow even when you just watch someone else being kind. It's called moral elevation. It's that warm, expansive feeling in your chest when you see a hero. Physiologically, your brain is flooding with oxytocin. We call it the cuddle hormone, but it's actually a shield.
And oxytocin doesn't just make you feel good, it actively suppresses the amygdala, the part of you that feels.
When I read that note, my amygdala was in overdrive. I was in survival mode. That stranger flipped a switch. Then comes the serotonin. This is the long-term mood stabilizer that makes the ripple last for hours. And here is the crazy part. The stranger who gave me that note, their brain got the same hit of serotonin. It's a helper's high. Biology has literally evolved to reward us for being decent to each other. If we are wired for this, why does it feel so rare? Why do we let cortisol win so often? The answer lies in the default mode network. Our brains are often stuck on me until someone breaks the cycle. So let's look at how one of you broke that cycle in a way that honestly made me sad when I read it. This story comes from a viewer named Leo. He was working a double shift at a hospital, exhausted and feeling burnt out. Leo told me he felt like a ghost. He was helping everyone else, but you felt like he was disappearing himself.
And at 3 a.m., an elderly woman he was discharge planning for just stopped. She didn't leave. She just looked at him. She reached out, touched his hand, and said, "I see how hard you're trying. You are the light in this hallway tonight." Leo said he had to go to the break room and cry for 10 minutes. Not because he was sad, but because the invisible feeling was gone. That woman used her vagus nerve, the nerve of compassion, to sync her state with his. She co-regulated him. When our vagus nerve is stimulated through social connection, our heart rate slows down and our social engagement system turns on. Leo wasn't just touched. His body was physically being told it was safe to stop the fight or flight response. Think about that. One sentence, one 8-second interaction literally changed the chemistry of Leo's blood.
But the ripple didn't stop with Leo. He told me that for the rest of his shift, he was unnaturally patient with every patient.
He passed it on. The old woman's kindness was like a battery he used to power the rest of the ward.
So ask yourself, whose battery could you jumpstart today with just 8 seconds of your time? But let's get real for a second. If kindness is so biological and good, why does it sometimes feel
terrifying?
And for many of us, a stranger's kindness doesn't trigger oxytocin. It triggers a red alert in the brain. When you've spent years in survival mode, your brain treats an unexpected gift as a potential trap.
And the prefrontal cortex asks, what do they want from me? The survival brain is looking for the hook.
This is the trust gap. And if you feel this way, I want you to know
It's not a defect. It's a protection mechanism. Even when I received my note, my first thought wasn't thank you. It was, who saw me? Who is watching?